Hello, I'm Pastor Sara, and welcome back. This is Wednesday Words of Encouragement, April 1st. We come together for a few moments to be able to share. I pray to lighten your load with a scriptural reading and an inspirational poem or saying, and then a couple of community announcements. Let me start our text today. These words may be familiar to some, taken from the book of Micah, in chapter 6, verses 6 to 8. With what shall I come before the Lord, and bow myself before God on high? Shall I come before him with burnt offerings, with calves a year old? Will the Lord be pleased with 1,000 rams and 10,000 rivers of oil? Shall I give my firstborn for my transgression, the fruit of my body for the sin of my soul? He has told you, O mortal, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God. And now a poem that was written by Kitty O'Mara in relation to all that we're going through at this time. And the people stayed home and read books and listened and rested and exercised and made art and played games and learned new ways of being and were still and listened more deeply. Some meditated, some prayed, some danced, some met their shadows, and the people began to think differently. And the people healed. And in the absence of people living in ignorant, dangerous, mindless, and heartless ways, the earth began to heal. And when the danger passed, and the people joined together again, they grieved their losses, and made new choices, and dreamed new images, and created new ways to live and heal the earth fully, as they had been healed themselves. And now a couple of announcements. We have 2 small group online courses that'll start. One is today, Wednesday at 5:30. The other is Thursday from noon to 1. That's called Women of Faith. It's going to be based for the 6 weeks out of the book of Ephesians. There is room and time still to enter that class. If you would like to be in touch with me, either by phone or by email, we'd be gladly connect you with getting set up on that Zoom class online. Also to note, this Palm Sunday, if you look in your weekly word, or you'll be getting an Evite, I believe, today. There's a connection through Zoom that we're going to have a coffee hour at 10:45 this Sunday. There'll be a demonstration of making a cross from paper and just some jovial fellowship and conversation. So please touch base with me or with Laura Rudolph, and we'll make sure that you connect with that as well. I would ask you to pray for, and just to remember, if there are people you wish us to pray for, to just let me know their names, and then the following time I connect online, I'll encourage others to be able to pray. So the names today are Laura and her brother-in-law, who is in the hospital with COVID-19. So please keep them in your prayers. Let us now go in peace, holding one another, even as we are in a distance, to be close together in spirit. I look forward to seeing you again. Bye.